How's it going, everyone? Got some exciting news to talk about in this video. Pretty notable older PlayStation title have been rated for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in Korea, probably setting up their inclusion in the PlayStation Plus Premium tier. We'll talk all about that. A new Tales from the Borderlands game will be coming in 2022, and I want to point your guys' attention to a really cool throwback RPG in Chained Echoes. Talked about this game briefly in the past, however, there's a new gameplay trailer that just dropped today, so I thought it'd be timely to bring it up once again. Alright, let's start things off. Siphon Filter 1, 2, Dark Mirror, and Logan Shadow have been rated for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Look, if you talk to, some old school PlayStation nerds, if you talk to nerds that played the PSP like me, you know that Siphon Filter, Logan Shadow in particular, for me, was just a game that I adored. Dark Mirror was obviously very good. Siphon Filter 1 and 2 a little bit before my time, but I did go back and play those games as well and had a good time with it on my PSP. That we won't mention the things I did to it because I don't know the legality of that, but nonetheless, Logan Shadow is a fantastic game, and I'm excited to see Dark Mirror as well. Now, Logan Shadow and Dark Mirror did come out on the PSP, but then they also had PlayStation 2 releases, and then they were altered a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see which version of the game they decide to put on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. I would imagine it's going to be the PlayStation 2 version, but don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that from the thought process of, there's PS2 on PS4 games already being a thing on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, so I imagine that would be something that they could do. I really hope they add trophies to this game, these games as well. I mean, it would just give me more reason to go back and play these games. Like, let's be real, these games are gonna show their age a little bit. I'm excited to go back and try it out, but yeah, trophies would enhance the experience a little bit, and I know some of you guys meme on trophy hunters and whatever the case may be, but for some people, those platinum trophies mean a lot to us, so, yeah. My trophy hunting days these days are a little bit past me. Like, I'm just trying to play a game and have a good time, but I know for a lot of you guys, you're trophy hunters and whatnot, and I still get a kick out of hearing that ding, and getting trophies, so hopefully that is a thing that is gonna be included, but, I imagine that these would be some of the games that are heavily promoted when the PlayStation Plus Premium tier does drop in a couple months from now. But yeah, definitely games you should be on the lookout for. If you are going to sign up anyway, those are games that should be on the top of the priority list. If you are, trying to venture into some classic titles, those are pretty good ones to try out. Alright, moving on from that, Gearbox officially tweeted out, new adventure, new characters, new tales, and all new Tales from the Borderlands game is coming in 2022 from Gearbox and 2K. This is really exciting. Of course, Tales from the Borderlands was originally released, I want to say 2014 or 2015. It was done by Telltale Games, and it told a story between the events of Borderlands 2 and 3. And it really, when that game was initially announced, I was like, alright, bro, they're just, milking these Telltale story-driven games a little bit too much now. But Tales from the Borderlands was freaking awesome, and then I shut my mouth up, and I realized I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because that game was terrific. It really nailed the comedy of Borderlands, and it just transitioned so well into a Telltale narrative-based game, and I really enjoyed it, and I think a lot of other people did as well. I do know that it was pulled from the PlayStation Store and all other digital storefronts for a little while, and then the things got worked out, and then ultimately it came back. However, it came back to a premier price point. If you find that game on sale, it now jacked back up in price, and you have to pay 10 to 15 bucks for it. Not a big deal, just nice to see it back on the PlayStation Store, so that's cool to see, and again, an all-new Tales from the Borderlands, hell yeah on that. Now, Gearbox is developing this game completely in-house, and 2K Games will be handling the publishing for the game, so that's gonna be a little bit interesting. Hopefully they can retain the charm and the appeal of Tales from the Borderlands. I'm not that enfranchised with Borderlands anymore, like Tiny Tina Wonderlands. Honestly, I might just be getting old, bitter, and jaded, but that game's comedy completely fell flat for me, and I really think that Borderlands 2 was the peak of Borderlands, but I don't know, maybe it's just me getting bitter and old, and my hatred towards everything is, increasing, but I love Borderlands 2, love Tales from the Borderlands, and hopefully this one will be something I really enjoy as well, but that'll be coming in 2022. Will be interesting to see the release schedule of that as well. Lastly, if you guys are unaware, Chained Echoes is a throwback RPG that I think should be on your radar. A brand new 2022 trailer just dropped for the game, and it looks fantastic. Like, if you're into pixel visuals, it's gonna be right up your alley. If you're into something that's like a throwback Super Nintendo style RPG, it's gonna be right up your alley. The game notes: take up your sword, channel your magic, or board your mech. Chained Echoes is a 16-bit SNES-style RPG set in a fantasy world where dragons are as common as piloted mechanical suits. The game's key features: no 40 to 50 hours of playtime, fast-paced turn-based battles, no random encounters, enemies can be seen running around. I love that. That's just something I want to see more of in games. Tons of items to be looted, stolen, or crafted, complex skill and equipment system, customize your own airship, travel, and fight by foot or in your mech. 16-bit SNES-style graphics and music inspired by PSX RPGs, and PSX RPGs, yeah, pretty good track record for high-quality soundtracks. It also notes Chained Echoes is a story-driven game where a group of heroes travel around the vast continent of Volandis to bring an end to the war between its three kingdoms. In the course of their journey, they will travel through a wide array of diverse landscapes, spanning from wind-tanned plateaus and exotic archipelagos to sunken cities and forgotten dungeons. RPG schedule in 2022 looks pretty solid. You know, we're starting to see it come together. You've got games like, you know, Soul Hackers 2 coming later this year. Chained Echoes, I imagine, is going to be one of those games that falls a little bit under the radar, but definitely something to be on the lookout for. And exciting to hear all this news. Bro, Xenoblade Chronicles, July 29th, Digimon Survive, July 29th, Soul Hackers 2, end of August, Chained Echoes sometime in 2022. There's a wide variety of JRPGs this year, and RPGs in general, that has me pretty excited, and hopefully we hear more about other titles, whether it be, you know, XYZ IP. Final Fantasy, where is that? But nonetheless, Chained Echoes obviously not at that scale, but still something interesting to be on the lookout for, and might be something a lot of you guys get into. Will be interesting to see what this is priced at. Published by Deck 13, which I find interesting as well, but hopefully it turns out pretty well. Check out the trailer for yourself. You know, you're watching it right now, but you know, unmuted and whatnot. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, Siphon Filter 1 and 2, Dark Mirror, and Logan Shadow, all rated for PS5 and PS4 in Korea. Chances are this will be heading to the PlayStation Plus premium tier come the month of June. Let me know what games you need to see in that catalog for you to, you know, bite the bullet and sign up for the subscription service, because it is a hefty price point. Like, we're talking a premier price point here. You're gonna need a high quality catalog of games to back that up. The details from the Borderlands game will be released in 2022, and Chained Echoes, a new RPG you should have on your radar. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.